Hello and welcome to another Fleet Ops audio commentary brought to you today by ClintSet. We've got a pretty exciting 1v1 for you on Bog's new early bird. We have on the left Arash 8472, who is the Borg. He's promised us a great transporter show today. He's optimized Borg. And on the right we have Stardust, who is the Dominion. That's Stardust. Probably Stardust's best race. He is a Breen Dominion, has his yard, and both mining going up. So will be pretty exciting. Hope to see some good, pretty good fighting. Both players kind of scouting their base, scouting the map around here, just trying to see what what they might want to do. Okay. While we see that Arash is getting up his conduction matrix, looks like he has an extra miner queued up. So it might be a mistake, or he may just be really going for that extra bit of resources early on. And we see Star is building a couple of bugs, and then has a bomber prototype set up. He's also already going to his expansion, and has a refinery going up there. So it looks like he's going to probably set up another yard right next to it, but right now he's just setting up pretty good economy. Should be pretty interesting. Now with a bug bomber combination, I would expect that if Arash has got a good scout moving around, which he doesn't, it looks like, that he might go to maybe a Dode right away. It's kind of risky, but the Dode's going to do quite well against the bugs. Going to do great against the bombers, at least as far as damage. And it's not that big, so the torpedo should miss. We'll see how he does that. It looks like he's setting up two nodes, and what Arash likes to do is set a couple of these up, and then once he hits to about 20 connections, he'll build both at the same time. I think he does that just to keep his options open for as long as possible. And this early on, he's not going to have anything come at him that's going to kill his constructing cubes. So now he knows what is being built. See him just popping in there, see what's going on. The Borg Scout's pretty tough, able to take a couple shots from the starbase. And now he knows bombers are coming up. So let's see what he does. Is he going to go for the Dodes? You can see that he did take that expansion at the top left, so he's really going to get that economy. He really wants all that dilithium. A couple probes queued up, and I think we're going to see another yard over here at this expansion. Yep, we see another yard. So both players looking to go for volume, I think, over high quality. Wow, 3 uplinks. Interesting. So bombers are going to do pretty good against cubes. They will hit fairly often, and they'll do quite a bit more damage to them. First cube going up, and second probe starting under construction. Yeah, I'm just really curious to see what we're going to see here. Bugs at the top, and no bombers yet. Prototype is out. Looks like he's going to switch it up. Probe's chasing off this scout. Now he knows he's kind of alone here, and he's building his 4th node. So lots of nodes out. What is he going to do? So this first cube is an intercepts cube. Moving down, along with that probe, and really trying to box in this scout. It was able to go to that green nebula and regenerate its shields, so not going to be captured anytime soon. But you can tell that Arash is really after it. Really wants it bad. Skewb moving up. And, you know, really not a lot of action going on. Both players just trying to set up their offensive force to move in. We got double yard bombers. Star's got a pretty good expansion going up. Also started in supply mining. Important thing to note that you know, he focused on getting that expansion up, making sure he had all the resources he needed before he got too aggressive, because he does have bombers, and bombers are not that great by themselves. Really, just 1 or 2 bombers. It's not going to do a lot of damage. They're not that fast, and they can't fire when retreating. So now Arash's got a nice little fleet here. 2 intercept skewbs, 2 probes. His scout, and Star knows exactly where this is. His scout being chased, but was fast enough to get away and just enough to be able to know what's going on. Even Arash is making sure to expand. Wants to make sure that he has enough resources to keep spitting out these smaller ships. That's one of his favorite strategies as the Borg, is to get out tons and tons of ships and just kind of overwhelm you. Use those transporters and really get as many steals as he can. It's going to be a little difficult here, right next to this expansion. Star, knowing that there's going to be a battle over here, so went ahead and set up a phaser sentry. They're really not that effective, I think, against the Borg, but it is a little extra damage. And you can tell Star's got some money. A little low on supply, but he does have some of that going already. And oh, this scout's going to be stolen. Or killed, look at that. And Bug able to get into the yard. Oh, but next Bug going down. This one's falling hard. And Arash doing a great job of trying to move his fire onto a ship that is not being repaired. Gonna get that bomber too. And gonna hit this Bug. I just got an overwhelming amount of force here. Just pushed straight through all those bugs. Phaser sentry's up, and you can see one of the probes starting to get a little weaker, but really just hammering through on these poor Dominion ships. This probe barely gets out with its life. See those 3 skewbs really doing a pretty good job at keeping that, doing enough damage to get those kills. Let's see, where's the rest of Star's fleet? Well, he does have a few bombers on the bottom. He has not moved them up. I'm surprised. I guess he does have, with those 2, probably enough to push back this force. You see Arash's ship's getting hurt. Starting to feel the pain of those bombers. I think he's going to lure him back, and then he might come back and just smack him in the face again. We'll see. Star's got a bomber moving up. And, oh, there you go. Now he's chasing him. Now he's chasing him. And he's going to get this kill, I think. Those intercept skewbs pretty fast. Oh, but will he get the kill? Will he get a kill off this? Will get 1 kill. Has a skewb starting to take a little bit of extra damage there. Needs to really watch it. In his base, he has wounded probe, or actually just a regular probe. Nothing being built over there. And he's got some uplinks in a couple other places here. This skewb really gonna have to watch it. Star has enough that he is able to fend off now, and this could be some trouble. There's 4 bombers over here. That's quite a bit. I'm gonna start entering that realm of being able to take out skewbs before they can get into range. However, Arash, now that he knows he's facing several bombers, Star can't take that back at this point. Now he's gonna go and set up some dodes. He could do 1. He could probably get a second one. He's gonna, as he says here, he's gonna adapt. I'm still putting out skewbs because they tend to do a pretty good deal of damage. He wants them to tank. He wants them to run around and make sure that Star isn't able to expand everywhere. And looking at his expansion, he's doing pretty good. Another Dode out. Lots and lots of ships. And they're all focused here, right here on this expansion. This is good and bad. This back expansion here, I mean, he knows if Star were to come over here to try to expand, it's far away from any repair yards. But it's also really far from his base. So Star could, in theory, take all those bombers, head up to that expansion at the top, and have a field day. Instead, I think he's just running around with the scout. He doesn't know where Arash is at. Knowledge really is power, folks. You don't know where they are. It does give you that kind of a helpless feeling. And if you notice, both players really have no idea what the other one is doing, aside from basic ship construction. Star's going to find this fleet. He's going to see that a lot of ships there, some of them wounded. And will he find out about the Dodes? Still hasn't seen a Dode yet. If he's not careful, he's going to lose this scout. And notice that as a second scout that Star made. So he lost the first one, went ahead and made another one because he really just needed to know what was going on. Just that little bit of extra time. Yeah, it just means a lot. Now we have this huge fleet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ships counting that detector, and the reason I count that is because it has a transporter, and that's kind of Arash's signature. So pushing in, this is a great defensible position for Star. He's gonna kill this pro. Oh, Will not able to get a kill. Not able to get a kill. Loses a probe. Does get a bomber. And Arash signaling that he thinks he's lost. Loses a scube. Yeah, really in some trouble here. Needs to... Another scube going down. Just picked the wrong place at the wrong time. Star's scouting providing him the ability to know exactly where he needed to be. Now, oh, another scube going down. You do see those Dodes doing a pretty good. That Dode doing a great job of dealing some damage, but it is not going to be enough. Where is? There's another Dode chassis. Star pushing him back far enough that is able to get the kills and not lose his ships. Oh, engine's out though. Now at this point, Star's sitting in a much better position. He's got ships, he's got a full expansion, he's got supply mining going on, he's pumping out, he's double yarding, just a great ship against the board. Setting up for S2. When those S2 come out, I think then that's it. I don't think Arash can do anything. A sphere might be helpful. Sphere backed up by those Dodes. Or that specific Dode. Might be okay. And yeah, a little bit of lag here. Not sure what is causing it. And while we wait for Arash to get some things fixed here, you see some that this is real smart. This constructor on the bottom set up so that he can pump out ships, and from his perspective, he just hopes that Star doesn't have a scout that comes by there, so he can kind of keep his build order private, I guess. Oh, and quite a bit of lag at the moment. Not able to do anything, it looks like. Miner's not moving.